Well, Brenen, we kind of expected the two guys that have been here for a while to be here. Levy chose you as another representative. Why'd you feel like you were a good guy for this opportunity?
I'm blessed. I'm glad that he chose me. I feel like I've really embraced the leadership role here at State. I'm here to get the job done each week. I'm here to lead this team not only on the field but off the field as well. I trust in these guys behind me. I trust in Levy and this whole team to go get it done. And it's been a great experience for me.
He talked about you handling the transfer portal and transferring in about as well as anybody could. What does that mean for you? I mean, what did you feel like you did that kind of lived up to what he was saying?
I feel like I was very true to what I said, very true to myself. I knew what I was looking for, obviously entering the portal. And just staying true to myself, man. Just keeping God at the center of it. Obviously my wife with me too, so that was, a decision that laid into it. Just embracing who I am. I'm this small town kid that loves to play football, and so that's what I'm doing.
What's life been like in Starkville for you and your family?
It's been amazing. A lot of hunting, a lot of fishing, some great food. Man, the sweet tea is amazing down in Mississippi. It's been great.
So this is right down your alley,
right
I guess.
Down my alley. It's nice.
You had some really big moments at Oklahoma, but I know you went through an injury, and your coach talked about last year you were open all the time. Ball just didn't always get to you. What do you feel like this offense and Blake Shapen and all that can do for your game this season?
I feel like it can change my life. I think you have one good year, it can always change your life. I got full confidence in not only Levy but Blake, whoever is in to get the job done. And so I'm just looking forward to playing with those guys and getting out on the field.
You guys are having, because it's a whole new receiving staff, you have some pretty good competition during practice?
No doubt. I feel like there's competition each day, every day. I feel like you have to have that. I feel like we got a really great room. I love where we're at as a room right now. We just got to keep pushing.
Who are some other guys that you're expecting big things from this year? Blake talked about this might be the most talented room he's worked with. I mean, what's some guys that are standing out so far?
I think there's a lot of them. I think Anthony Evans is one. I think obviously J-Mo is one. Ricky is another one. Aiden, Marcus. I feel like we have such a deep room, talented room, and it's nice to have something like that because you get to take pieces of each other's game and really learn and and grow together. So there may be something that I take from Marcus's game that I may not have in my game, or I take from Ricky's game, or so I'm just really excited to learn from them all. Really, and the competition's been great. We've really built a brotherhood in there, which is a huge step of getting what we want to get done. So it's been great. I'm excited.
What is it like on the field wise, or just even mentality wise, about all those guys? Because so many new faces,
Right.
You guys bond during practice. But what is it that you see that makes it that as good as you're saying it is?
We live by something we say in the receiver room. This team's gonna go as well as we go, and so I think that a lot of people say it might be the quarterback or the O-line or whatever, but in that room, we really believe in, man, however we play today, whatever we do today is gonna impact whatever the outcome may be, and so we've really embraced that. Coach Bump has really made that clear, and then just execution every single day. Like you can only do so much playing hard, but if you're not executing every day, then you're not really doing anything. So just buying in, and just taking it one step at a time.